Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Alex here, and today I'm bringing you another exciting video. It is now Season 3 of the PDL Draft League. So if you haven't seen any of that before, it's a draft league I've joined. It's just a casual one with a bunch of friends, and yeah, it's quite fun. The first season we didn't do too well due to the time zones. Second season we didn't do too well. I didn't really enjoy the team I had. And Ubers were an issue for me, but I just, complained apparently. But yeah, Season 2 wasn't the best for me, so Season 3, let's hope that it gets better. Let's hope that I am more in sync with the team that I chose. The last season's overall result was 3 wins and 5 losses, so that was it's alright, it's not the worst. There's definitely better scores though. So this season I made a new PDL logo, which you should see on the screen now. It's alright, it's simple, but I like it. I like the design I made for it. It's clearer than the old logo. And then more excitingly guys, we are now no longer the Kilbride Kingdras, we are now known as the Sacred Entes. So come on, Sacred Entes, let's do this. Right? The new logo is also made by myself. I hope you guys like the logo. It did take a while. There's maybe some things I would change about it, or maybe I'd do things differently, but I kind of like it. It's simple enough. I don't know if the fire is a bit over the top. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the draft. Now, this season it is an sort of OU draft, so sort of small gun draft, sorry. And basically there's 3 OU picks, 3 UU picks, 3 RU picks, and 3 NU/PU picks. And I'm going to be going in reverse order from my last NU/PU pick and all the way to the first OU pick. So that's how it's going to go. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and let's get into this. So first up, you'll notice that there's a table here, so all nice and laid out, and over at the right hand side there's 3 separate triangles. The top one is for my Z user that can use any Z moves, and then the 2 below that are just attacking Z move users, so they'll come up as the Pokemon are entered. So the first Pokemon on the list is SMEARGLE. Now SMEARGLE, as we all know, is a very, very annoying Pokemon. It can learn basically any move. It's got some nice abilities. It's a normal type, and its stats are quite interesting, but it's not got the best stats as it is. So it's got a decent speed, so I can maybe outspeed some tanks. I can use it as a rock setter, as a sticky web setter, like vice versa. So it's handy in that sense. Usually run with this focus sash and the OU tiers and that, or small gun tiers. But it's a useful Pokemon. It's a utility Pokemon at the end of the day, and it will help the team out. So the second pick that we have for you is DRUDDIGON. Now DRUDDIGON is not the best dragon out there, I know. It was kind of my last choice. I didn't have a dragon type, and I thought, you know what, let's try DRUDDIGON. Looking at its stats here, it's got a decent attack stat, its HP stat isn't too bad, and it's got a decent defense stat as well. It's slow, but it's got the one thing that's good about DRUDDIGON is its abilities, but it has Mold Breaker, Sheer Force, and Rough Skin. So I've got a couple of ideas to use with that. Hopefully it will come into play, and hopefully it'll get some KOs. The next Pokemon on the list is SCRAFTY. Now SCRAFTY was, at this point, was kind of needed because I didn't have a dark type and I didn't have a fighting type, and SCRAFTY kind of fit the bill. Even though it's got that quad weakness to Fairy, we can still work around that. We've got some Pokemon that we've chosen that can handle Fairy types easily. But SCRAFTY, looking at looking at the stats here, you can see that it's got decent defenses, it's got a decent HP stat, it's got great abilities as well, Shed Skin, Moxie, and Intimidate. So I can work around with it, and it can learn moves such as Bulk Up and Dragon Dance. So it's a sweeper as well. at the end of the day. So that's the NU PU picks, guys. Hope you like those ones. Next up on the list is SNORLAX. Now SNORLAX is another normal type here, but we all know how bulky it is. Look at that HP stat, fantastic, 160 HP. It's got a decent attack stat as well, on 110, and its special defense is also 110. It might be slow, but this thing packs a punch, and I love it. It's one of my favourite Pokemon. Growing up, it was one of my favourites. You know, Gen 1. But yeah, I can't wait to use Snorlax, and I can't wait to whip out some surprises with it. The next Pokemon we have is Dhelmise. Now Dhelmise is a great wee Pokemon. It's one of the better ones in Generation 7, I think. Yeah, it's Gen 7. It's Grass Ghost typing. It's got a decent defense stat. It's got decent attack stat. It also learns moves such as Rapid Spin. Its ability is Steelworker. So basically, its Anger Shot gets boosted by that. So it's a handy one to have in the team. It's not exactly going to be sweeping any Pokemon, but it's bulky enough to take some hits. And it's a sort of like Earthquake sort of debuffer, in my opinion. And you'll see why that's necessary. Just coming on to the next Pokemon, you'll see we have Jolteon. Now, Jolteon is usually one of the first RU Pokemon to get taken, but this time we're doing it in any order. So we could choose an RU Pokemon right from the beginning. I didn't do that, obviously. But Jolteon is one of the best RU Pokemon, undoubtedly. Its speed tier is the best, 130. Obviously there's only a few Pokemon that are quicker than it. It's got a decent special attack. Its special defense isn't too bad, so it can take a special hit. But then again, this thing is just really fast, so we can Volt Switch out easily if we're in danger. Its type obviously is Electric, and its ability is Volt Absorb. So we've got an immunity to electric attacks. So next up on the list is TOGEKISS. Now this Pokemon is the Hax God. So we know that this thing gets Serene Grace, and yeah guys, you guys are going to enjoy the flinches. Whoever's in the league with me, if you're watching, you guys are going to get flinched to heck. It's looking at its stats, it's got a decent special attack stat, decent special defense stat, and a decent HP stat. So it's not the fastest Pokemon, but it's alright. It's average, 80 speed. So it's not going to be outspeeding everyone, but it's bulky enough to take a hit. Unless it's something stupid like a Alolan Muck who's going to destroy it. Anyway, so that's the first pick in UU. The second pick in UU is Nihilego, or however you pronounce it. As you can see, it is also one of our Z attackers. I was thinking I could maybe pop off its Beast Boost with that. It's looking at its stats, it's got decent all-round stats. It's got decent HP stat, decent special attack, decent special defense, and decent speed. Obviously its defense and attack aren't that great, and I said all-round, but you know, it's a special attacker mainly, so that's what we're focusing on. It's a useful one. It's got Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes as well, so I can set up some hazards, and it's bulky enough to take a special attack as well. It also covers the poison weakness for TOGEKISS, should it be necessary. The next Pokemon on the list, the last one in UU, is ALOMOMOLA. Now, I'm pretty sure with this I sniped somebody and they weren't too happy. They were like, "Oh, you took my ugly fish." And I'm like, you know what, I like this fish, it's good. And straight away you can notice what its HP stat is. 165, is that? I can't see the writing, it's dead small for me. But it is a very bulky Pokemon, very bulky, and it's learns moves such as Wish, which is going to be really handy, Scald as well, and Toxic, you know, so it can be quite stally, but it's a great Pokemon. So that's our UU tier, guys, and now on to the last tier, which is OU. Now excitingly, we got Mew. Now Mew is kind of necessary to partner with ALOMOMOLA, mainly because it gets heal bell and stuff like that. It can also be defensive, special defensive, it can defog. Mew is just an awesome Pokemon, and looking at its stats, it's just 100, 100 all round. So it's going to be great in any job I'm choosing it for. So Mew, thank you and welcome to the team. And obviously it's just pure Psychic. So on to the second last mon, we've got HEATRAN. So that's what I was talking about earlier for Dhelmise being a sort of earthquake buffer. HEATRAN being quad weak to earthquake, and obviously Nihilego being quad weak to earthquake. Dhelmise kind of fits the bill for sort of buffing that. But Dhelmise isn't going to take earthquakes all day, so, but you know, hey ho. So HEATRAN, we all know, is a very, very fantastic Pokemon, one of the better legendaries in OU. It's got a fantastic HP, defense stat, fantastic special attack and special defensive stats, so it's really good. It can be used in any way. If you didn't notice, it was also my NAC move user. So I've got some plans. I'm not going to say it right here. I do have some plans on how I'm going to go about that. But it's an awesome Pokemon. It can set up rocks, it can trap, it can toxic, taunt, lava plume, magma storm, yada yada yada, all the usual stuff. So it's a very useful one, and it can definitely take a hit, which is what we need. The last Pokemon, the last and final Pokemon, is Landorus Therian form. Now, everybody knows how much Landorus is a pest in the OU tier. It's all over the place. It can basically, it's one of the best attackers. Look at that attack stat, 145 attack stat. Decent defenses, decent special attack as well. Special defense isn't too bad, decent speed tier, and its HP so isn't too bad, so it's really good. Flying Ground is obviously one of the best typings in the game, since it's cancels out a lot, and it's only, well, it's got quad weakness, Ice, so we'll need to watch out for that. But overall, Landorus Therian is a brilliant Pokemon, and it's going to be really useful in this team. So moving on to the schedule, as you can see, week 1 we've got the Carolina Cloysters. Last season we beat them, the season before we beat them, but remember first season they were the champions. Week 2 we've got the new champions, which is the Atlanta Rowlets. Now, my history with Atlanta Rowlets aren't the best. They've beaten me twice in a row, so hey ho, we're going to need to try and sort that one out. Week 3 we've got the Oxford I keep wanting to say the Oxford Penguins, but Oxford Persians. Last season they were new and they swept me with their Xerneas. Like I said, I had problems with Ubers. Xerneas was definitely one of those problems. El Paso Pikachus are week 4. We beat them last season quite easily. He's getting there. He's an up and coming wee battler, so he's not too bad. Frappuccino or Frappachincho, whatever your name is, right? In week 5 we've got the Harlem Houndooms. They beat us 1-0 last season. The coach of the Harlem Houndoom thinks he's all that, and thinks he's so much better than me. But hey ho, he only beat me 1-0. So he's not that much better. Week 6 we've got a new team. It's the Kabutops. They're new. I've not really battled them. Can't remember if I've battled them or not, but I'm excited to battle them either way. Week 7 we've got the runner-up. It is Santoro 613, and as you guys know, week 1 last season he absolutely destroyed me with his Mega Lopunny, and that was just embarrassing, I must say. But hey ho. Week 8 we've got Western Lanterns. They were the West Coast Giraffarigs last season and the season before, but we history playing the coach of this team, I've won, so I'm quite confident about that one. Week 9 we've got Area 51 for Moses. I don't know, I can't remember if I've battled the coach here, but it's going to be interesting either way. And week 11 we've got Bronx Blastoise, who stalled me out with his Chansey last season, so I'm going to be looking for my revenge. because I hate that thing. I hate Chansey with a passion, and yeah, I can't be dealing with it, right? So that's the schedule, guys, and let's just take a look at our week 1, which is the Entes versus Cloysters, myself versus Azazel. We've seen him on the channel before, right? There's been plenty of battles out there between me and him. It can go either way. But here are the teams. Shout out to Azazel for making these. As you can see, his lineup is quite threatening with Mega Venusaur, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Mantine, Darmanitan, Runecliffe, however you pronounce it, Goodra, Rabombi, Machamp, Silvally, Frostlass and Heliolisk. It's a good all-round team. Obviously that sort of Sandstream duel there with Excadrill and Tyranitar, but I think I can play around with it. And I know kind of what to bring. I've been looking at it already. But yeah, guys, that's the first matchup. I hope you guys are excited for week 1. I am definitely excited for it. I'm excited to get these videos back up. I know last season I didn't fully get all the videos out, but I did sort of go off YouTube for a bit. But I'll try my hardest not to let that happen this season. But yeah, if you guys like the team, please hit that like button below. If you guys want to see these battles, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so that you know when a battle is released. And until next time, I will most certainly catch you later.